Hello everybody. Hello. I hope that you're all doing well and that you're all having a fantastic day. So far it's been a minute since I did a sit down video, but on this video I'm going to be talking to you about our 1 year in Canada. We are officially a year, well, in a couple of weeks in Canada. So I know that I haven't been around chatting with you guys about this. It's been a minute. I just need to take a break and really settle in without the pressure of having to post, and I was working in at the same time. And one thing that many people don't really take note of is the mental and psychological toll that relocation takes on you. So I had to take some time and prioritize myself and my family. Anyone that could be in Canada or outside of Canada and you're actually wondering if being in this country is still a good choice, or relocating to Canada is still a good choice. So we've been a year here in Canada and a whole lot of things happened from the last time that I had a chat with you. A couple of people reached out to me with regards to immigration. Some of them I went all the way with them, and some of them, due to unforeseen circumstances, I had to stop communicating and just, like I said, prioritize certain things. And for those who wish to visit Canada, I really do encourage you to really seek professional help, because we can only give you advice based on our own understanding, based on our own experiences. But one thing that I've learned with this whole immigration process within Canada, things change every day, number one, and number two, it is different for each and every person. I could tell something today that worked for me. It is not guaranteed that it will work for you because of the nature of your profile or your status. First question someone will ask me is that, do you regret relocating? Well, I would say no. I still don't regret relocating. It is one of the best decisions that we made, my husband and I made for our family, our small family. We made that decision for our children as well. And I'm a very big advocate of, if something does not work where you are, find a way to move so that you can achieve the goals and the plans that you want to achieve. You are not a tree, you can move. So don't feel, if you feel stuck in one place, ask God to grant you the grace, open your horizons, you know what I mean, to see where else can you go. And yeah, just move. You are not a tree. Go to certain places, get in certain businesses, do certain activities that will allow you to fulfill what you have to fulfill. Another thing that happened within this year is that we welcomed a beautiful bouncing baby boy. For us also, it's a symbol of new beginning, with a new blessing that God provided us against all odds. We can say it's a new chapter, new journey, and I would say fruitfulness in the land that God has presented us, so God has preserved us in. So yeah, we are very grateful. So yeah, I got to experience the healthcare, like from a very delicate point, which I'm going to be discussing in another video, not today, but in another video. Because I can see that it's quite different from South Africa, because I had my two first children, I had them in South Africa, so it was different. And Canada's one is quite different as well. I'm going to be discussing that in another video, but not today. So yeah, I got to experience the healthcare, which has its pros and its cons. So if you are interested in finding out more about the healthcare, feel free to check out the video I'll be uploading in the next couple of days. We moved again. I would say within the space of a year, we moved about 4 times. Guys, it's not funny. It is not funny at all. We moved 4 times until we found the place that could accommodate our little family, I would say our little family. So the children were even tired of moving. So if there is something that I have to advise anyone coming into the country or relocating to a different country, really do your thorough research in terms of housing and accommodation and stuff. We did our research. However, things happen, challenges occur. And another thing is that we were at some point, because of the living conditions, at some point we had to live far from school, which the children's school, which made it difficult for, well, I won't say difficult, it was a bit challenging because my husband had to constantly drive, at least spend 2 to 3 hours on the road on a daily basis, dropping and fetching. And he works from home. Can you imagine trying to juggle work and that as well? It was quite challenging. So we had to find something that would accommodate the family, that will be much easier, especially since the family grew. God really was faithful to us, and that we managed to get another house. And the children are even tired of moving, to be honest. And I think is we experienced our first winter. Oh my goodness, we experienced our first winter in Canada, and oh goodness gracious, oh my goodness, there were days where it was extremely cold. I remember going to work whilst pregnant. I remember going to work on a day where it was storming. When I say storm, I'm not short, I'm not very tall, but I'm like average, slightly taller than the average person. But as I remember, whilst walking, my feet will literally plunge inside the snow, and I was just like, this is extra, this is too much, this is too much. The children loved the experience, the snow experience. They played in the snow, and they did all of that. It was quite interesting. But hubby and I don't think we are friends of snow, because I think it's good to see snow from afar than actually experience it and see the difficulties that have to go with the whole winter process. But the nice thing that I like about the winter here in Canada is that it is warmer in the house. You only experience the cold when you go outside, but there is also clothes that will accommodate you, pertaining to, like, should it be cold, should it be hot. There are clothes or jackets or jerseys that you would wear in those specific temperatures. Yeah, there is everything that will allow you to not fall sick. Whereas the moment that you actually fall sick within this country, it's the space between the space between summer and fall. You know, that transition from summer to fall, that is when a lot of people fall sick. A whole lot of people, they fall sick during that season. Cost of living is manageable. Let me rather put it like that. It is manageable. You can make a living. You can make a living. You can indeed make a living. We are not where we aspire to be yet, but it is something that is in transition. Last thing that I'm going to talk about within, like, something we experienced in our first year, is that I think I'm starting to get used to this right now, but we don't realize how much relocation takes a toll on you, like I mentioned earlier, mentally. But also, when I say mentally, is that you have been disconnected from what you were used to, disconnected from your friends and family, disconnected from your close friends and family, and now you have to start all over. Imagine having to make new friends in my 30s. Like, I have to make new friends now. I have to now, and I won't say an introvert, but I'm not someone that goes out there to make friends, if I can say it like that. I like my peace of mind. But anyway, it has been challenging. And challenging the fact that you somehow feel alone, in the sense that even though you are speaking to people back home, there is still some level of, it's like if you can't really relate, even if you have something going on, something that is affecting you, sometimes you can't really relate it in a way that they will understand, because it's difficult, it's different, unless if they have also done it themselves, they will be able to, unless, you see, I can't even put it into words. So at first I was feeling a bit lonely. I was feeling so lonely. I was feeling like, oh God, and how am I gonna get through this? But everything else could be going well, but somehow, sometimes you just want to relate to people that you know. You don't feel like everything is still okay, not realizing that even spiritually there has been a shift. So things are not always going to be the same, which is something that I struggled with, to understand that certain things are not going to be the same. And then there are certain things that I could be going through here. When I try to relate it to someone back there, they won't really have the same level of understanding. So I kind of felt like I felt lonely and stuck into my own world. But one thing that has been good is that God has really been faithful. God has really proved to himself that he does listen to my prayers, listen to my petitions, listen to my supplications, and all of these things. I'll ask God, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I can see the children are happy. The children are settling in nicely. I think it's good that we finally give them some stability. And yeah, they are very happy. They are very happy. They are very happy, and we are very happy. So yes, guys, this was just like an introduction. The baby is awake now. I have to go and attend to him. This was just an introduction. So I'll be posting a few videos every now and then about my journey in Canada. I don't want this channel to just be about Canada. We've got so many of that on this YT streets. So I want it to be slightly different from what you guys are used to. So I'll be sharing also faith-based content, which is something that I'm so passionate about, because yes, we also found the church during the year. We have a church that we attend where we are fed spiritually. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time on this channel. And my name is Gloria Billy. Oh my goodness, I forgot to present myself. Welcome to this channel. Bye.